Good morning, Cancer. This is Mary Elizabeth from Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. And this is your energy spirit message for January 2022. Again, thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in and allowing me to do this message for you today. If you wouldn't mind, please liking and subscribing, commenting, following, hitting the notification button so you're notified on when the next video drops. So without further ado, Cancer, this is your spirit message for January 2022. Shuffling the spirit deck, calling on our spirits to please bring us the message that Cancer needs to hear at this moment in time to help them on their path. That's 20 cards. We don't need that many, Spirit, but thank you. We just need one at the moment, please. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Just one more card, please. Not 5. Remember we talked about this, Spirit. Not 5, just 1. Just 1. My spirits have ADD. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Spirit. Notice respect. Shuffling the Crow Tarot. 3 cards, please. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so our first card was the 6 of Pentacles, the 8, and the 4. So let's see what we have. Just ask. Spirit's like, hey, over here, ask me. Take a moment, get set on what it is that you want, and stop holding on to things that you can't change, right? There are so many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of divine source, your loved ones, friends and guides, angels and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Stop. Now's not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment and pause, quiet the mind, and ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So if you're asking yourself if you should forgive, release, let go of resentment, pain, anger, from someone from your past or family members from your past, things that have happened. Spirit is saying, just ask. We have guides here. We have loved ones here, angels and spirit helpers here who are all waiting to assist you in stepping into this moment of forgiveness. Take a moment and ask yourself, is this what's holding me back? Is this act of forgiveness helping me move forward into the future? Is it helping me to feel less resentment, less pain, less anger? And Spirit would say, yes, yes it is. And I think you've been going through this for quite some time, right? You're very much in your head about forgiving. You're very much in your head asking about if this forgiveness would make a difference on where you are at the moment. And I feel you kind of been holding a lot of this in, a lot of this resentment, a lot of this anger, a lot of this pain inside. And I think what Spirit is saying that is if you allow yourself to forgive, and if you allow yourself to let go of those human emotions, that you will find yourself projected into a time of abundance. You'd be able to project it into a time of giving back. You know, when we hold on to anger, we kind of, it doesn't allow us to be as giving as we could be or should be, because we're holding on to a lot of resentment, and some parts of us feel that, you know, the people only want us in their lives for a purpose, not to take advantage of us or hurt us or create chaos and crazy, or, you know, that awful dynamic in our lives. And when we are free of that mindset, we are projected into a time of abundance, to where we are able to give back and we are able to help others. Because when you hold on to that fear or that anger or that resentment, it's very difficult to be trusting of people, because the reason why you're holding on to that pain and resentment is because someone did you wrong, right? And when you hold on to that for so long, you start to feel that everyone is that way. So you start to build blocks and walls, and you don't, then you cut yourself off from seeing the good in people. And then it becomes, everybody is just like the person who hurt me. And then there are trust issues that come about. So once we are able to give that forgiveness and to let go of those awful human emotions, and to release all of that we have placed upon ourselves, we are then projected into a time of being able to balance that karmic scale and able to give back to those less fortunate, without thinking that they're going to take advantage of us too, like the last person in your life did, like the person who you're forgiving. And when it comes to forgiveness, it doesn't have to be you standing in front of this person saying, I forgive you, or you speaking to this person on the phone. It can be you spiritually, energetically saying, I forgive you for fill in the blanks. Writing a letter, I forgive you for, and then burning it. Energetically, karmically, when you release that emotions, that human emotion of anger or resentment, energetically, when you release it, it's just the same as if you were releasing it in front of the person, right? But you have to be able to let it go. You can't hold on to it, and then when that next person comes in your life that does something to remind you of that, you're all over them and going, well, you're just like this person. Because if you're bringing all of that up like that, you really haven't let go. You really haven't forgiven. You put it on the back burner until something else happens, and then you're all over it again, right? So make sure that when you do forgive, when you take that time, and when you release that stagnant energy or that residue of, make sure you're truly letting it go. You're letting it go forever. You're not letting it go just for the time being until something triggers and it strikes up again. Because then you fall back into the same place as you were before. Walls built up, holding everything too close, not trusting people, not asking spirit for help or guidance, because you don't want to be put in that same position you were before. You truly have to release and let go. Not just say the words or write the words, but feel it. Energetically release it and feel it gone. And that may be very emotional for you, but when it's done, there's this freedom that you feel, and space opens up for great and wonderful things to happen. Thank you so much, Cancer. And until next time, take care of you.